Hey guys, welcome back to another Friday night in Paldea. My name is Liz with Ghastly Cards, and today I am going to be starting the part two of the DLC, the Indigo Disk. Full transparency, I accidentally started this over the weekend or earlier in the week. I was just kind of playing Pokemon Violet, going through some Terra raids, hunting around for the Kitakami uh, Pokedex, trying to catch some Pokemon, and then randomly found myself accidentally stumbling into the start of this second part of the downloadable content. So um, I am picking this back up today. Past couple of weeks, I've obviously been focusing super heavy on the Terra raids for Mighty Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. It was a super fun kind of series to go through in the month of March, early March. We're not actually at the end of March just yet. But I've really been kind of focusing on that, trying to, first of all, make sure I got all three of those Pokemon in those 7-star Terra raids. But also just kind of making some fun content around, the beginner's perspective on how to get through some of those more challenging events. So, oh, sorry. If you are new here, I've got this sleepy French bulldog uh, on my lap right now, and he is deciding that my lap is his bed, as usual. But he almost knocked over my Nintendo Switch, so that wasn't good. Um, Anyways, it was super fun to make some of those tutorials. If you've been following me for a while, you know it's a little bit more beginner level on this channel. So I try to explain things like, in kind of more simple terms. I know there's so many great creators out there making tutorials around those Terra raids. I actually feature a couple of different strategies from them in those videos. Go back and check them out. I mean, the event is now over, so you kind of, if you don't already have the Pokemon, you can't really go into those Terra raids. But um, yeah, I tried to showcase a couple of different options just that I found from watching different players on YouTube over here, and it was just like such a good learning experience, honestly. And I've been doing this now for, I guess, a couple of months, which is crazy. We've been doing Friday nights in Paldea for quite a bit of time now. But each time I go through a more challenging event like a Terra Raid, 7-star Terra Raid, I end up walking away with a little bit more knowledge on how to basically build your Pokemon up so that you're successful in that and not just like freaking out the whole time, which is how I used to be, actually. Um, so today I'm gonna kind of just get right into it. I always like to, of course, check the Pokemon portal, see if there's anything in here in terms of news that we want to keep a lookout for. Um, I don't even know what's next. I mean, I did catch, I don't know if anybody else caught well, I guess you can't catch them. It's the mystery gift of Sprigatito. I ended up doing that when I was playing earlier this week, and already actually have leveled up to a Meowscarada, which is fun. All right, let's see here. It looks like another Terra Raid event is actually happening right now. I already have a Iron Hands, I think, in my party, but a Brute Bonnet. You have until Sunday, March 24th. I know my video is kind of cutting that off a little bit, sorry. To challenge these Pokemon in a 5-star, I'm guessing, raid. Um, Pokemon will have various Terra types. Prepare wisely, as usual. Um, let's see. Play the other version of the game to help complete your Paradox Pokemon collection. So it looks like we have, ooh, this is kind of a short one, from March 22nd to Sunday, March 24th. So maybe we'll check that out as we're kind of going through here, maybe before I jumped back into the Indigo Disk. Um, so it looks like we can only get Iron Hands in Pokemon Violet. Looks like Brute Bonnet is a Scarlet game Terra Raid. That's all right. Maybe we'll just jump in to see how it goes anyway. Um, but anyway, so I'm playing earlier this week, and like I said, I kind of fumbled and ended up accidentally starting the Indigo Disc story. I had bought both of them as a bundle, which is actually a really good deal. I don't know if it's still around, but if you go into purchase the teal mask, which is what I was doing, you can actually bundle and get both of them. I think it's a little bit cheaper if you don't already have the Indigo Disc. That part of the DLC has come out so long ago at this point. I'm still catching up, slowly but surely, getting into um, these various avenues in Pokemon Violet. But um, as soon as I realized what I did, I was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to start this." So I promptly turned around right at the gate, the very opening conversation that you have with the new, I think it's the professor, the director rather, essentially Clavel's equal position over in Blueberry Academy. I really wanted to make sure that just like with the Teal Mask DLC that I did the Indigo Disc here on YouTube with you guys on my live stream. So I panicked a little bit, turned right back around and went back over to just continue Terra raiding. I think I played for like a couple hours. So I'll probably end up going back over there. Let's walk through the very beginning. If you do end up joining the stream and you've somehow found me in this cool stream of, you know, ecosphere of different Pokemon streamers, first of all, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And if you have any advice on the Indigo Disc, please feel free to drop it in the chat, or if you find this thereafter, leave me a comment. I kind of didn't read anything around the Indigo Disc. I didn't want to give myself any spoilers before going into it. So, like we did with the Teal Mask, I'm going to go in relatively blind as a beginner Pokemon trainer. You can see I was kind of over here hanging out. There's a bunch of Terra raids over here now. Am I in? I think I'm in Kitakami right now. Let me just check real quick. I think that's where I left off. I was trying to catch. I'm basically in my off hours of not streaming. I'm still trying to play and catch up a little bit, make some extra ground because I know I am so far behind like the typical player in Pokemon Violet right now. So I was actually just kind of zooming around, trying to fill up the Pokedex of Kitakami. It's a little bit easier. I want to say there's like 150 Pokemon in Kitakami as that Pokedex. So I do see that there is a quick little black crystal Terra raid over here. So maybe I'll pop over to that and take a look real quick. But after that, let's head back into the DLC part 2. Like I said, if you have any ideas for me, anything you wish maybe you did in the beginning of the Indigo Disc that you didn't, and it would be helpful for a, beginner, let me know. I would love to hear your tips and best practices as you kind of head into that second part of the storyline. So I hope everyone has had an amazing week. Whoop. I had a very, very busy work week. Extremely busy, actually. And I'm actually going to be traveling for work a little bit in this upcoming week. So not sure what that means for our content video. So if you've been following us for a minute, John and I like to post a video on an actual video, not a stream, but oh my god, can you see me? Just like, we like to post like a more content heavy video at least once a week right now, which is super fun. There's Temporal Forces that I think released today, actually. But I won't be here next week, so not sure what we'll do. Hopefully try to make something. I was trying to maybe hold off of Temporal Forces. Maybe that's like an unpopular thing to do right now, because it seems like everybody on Instagram right now is showcasing their Temporal Forces and buying up ETBs. A friend of mine bought a whole case, actually, of Temporal Forces. Is it plural? Shows you how much I've been paying attention to this set. Anyway, we are still chasing our master sets, honestly, for Paldean Fates, 151, Crown Zenith, Cyber Judge, Wild Force. So the idea of like jumping on another set like right away, I don't know. We could. I think my curiosity will get the best of me, and I'll end up having to get at least a couple of packs. Let's see what we got here. All right, so I'm going to try to use my knowledge from this previous Triple Terror Raid event that we just got through. Obviously, we're in a Fire Terror Raid right now, so let me take a quick look at Blastoise. Man, it was so fun to catch him. It's very nostalgic. Blastoise was my, Squirtle was my starter back in Pokemon Red days a very long time ago. Probably ages me a little bit, but he's always just been one of my favorite Pokemon, I think, because of that. Alright, so he's looking really good. I know, like, my little face is blocking the attack and defense parts of this hexagon, but HP is maxed out. Special attack, special defense, and speed are all looking pretty decent. The only thing that I did notice is we only have what appears to be one defensive move. So let me do my weird way of checking what they are. So I guess we do have a defense. We don't actually, he doesn't have an attack that actually returns HP back to you, which has been really helpful in the previous battles for Charizard and against Blastoise. I ended up using Sylveon for Charizard, and it was just awesome to have that attack that returned HP as I was attacking through and helped me kind of stay in the game. But Iron Defense seems pretty decent. The ability here is Rain Dish. What the heck does Rain Dish do? I'm going to quickly look that up. It's one thing I pulled away from my exploration, if you will, in these past couple of 7-star Terra raids. It's just to pay a little more attention to what the ability is. Sylveon had Pixelate when I went into Battle Charizard, and it made all of the attacks a lot stronger. It turned my normal attacks to fairy attacks, which worked great against Charizard. So what was that Rain Dish Pokemon ability? Stop, wait a minute. During rain, a Pokemon with Rain Dish will regain 1/16 of its maximum HP at the end of each turn. So I think that means I need to make it rain. Make it rain! Alright, that was super nerdy, I'm so sorry. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon, and Hydro Pump. So none of those are actually going to bring rain to the battlefield. So I wonder if maybe what attack makes it rain in Pokemon Violet. There's literally an attack that is called Make It Rain, and it's a Steel-type move introduced in Generation IX. It's the signature move of Goldango. Obviously, this is not a Goldango. Let's see. Maybe I narrow my search down a little bit. What attack creates rain? Make it rain. That's so funny. Okay, Rain Dance. People who are really good at this game probably were like, duh, Liz, it's Rain Dance. Let me see if I have that in my TMs, because I think I do, and I think that would be a good one here. So, Rain Dance is when the user summons a heavy rain that falls for 5 turns, powering up water attacks. So to me, this is kind of a win-win. Obviously, Blastoise's Terra type from that Terra raid was Steel, so I believe that's still the case after I've caught him. We've got Steel, but that's okay. I mean, his main type is Water, so it sort of makes sense to me. Maybe we try to swap out either Aura Sphere or Flash Cannon with Rain Dance and kind of see how it goes, maybe? And then that way we have Iron Defense, which can build up some defense early on. We'll throw on that rain, and then that will activate our Rain Dish. So that kind of solves the problem of what I was saying where I don't have any moves that kind of bring back HP. So let me just check in my bag. It would be so cool if I had it. There's so many TMs in here, I honestly have lost track. Oh, rain dance! Okay, yay! Alright, so as I said, summons heavy rainfall that falls for 5 turns, powering up water attacks. This rain also lowers the power of fire types attacks. Wait a minute, that's what we need here. Also lowers the power of fire type attacks. I couldn't tell from that silhouette what that Pokemon is, but if we are going to get hit with some fire type attacks, this is a win-win for me. So I'm going to go ahead and use this item. And you can see I have my Sylveon still in my party. Super MVP. That was a strategy that I picked up from Pokemon Cast. I think everybody knows Pokemon Cast. Steve, I think his name is. He had an excellent build for Sylveon with the Fairy Feather and the ability of Pixelate, like I said. It was a real true, like, leave it to the experts situation, because his build was awesome, and I was able to hit Charizard several times. So, let's see. First of all, just curious what Blastoise thinks. Okay, we're not skipping. Not skipping learning this right now. So we do have Flash Cannon, power's 80, accuracy is 100. Aura Sphere is lets loose a pulse of aura from deep within the body of the target. This attack never misses. So I mean, this may also lower the special defense stat. I mean, given that this is a fighting power attack, I think I'm okay. But it does just mean that Hydro Pump and Flash Cannon are kind of all that we're working with in terms of attacks. This is a tricky one. They're both power 80. Hydro Pump is the heavy hitter, obviously. But it's so low. Call me crazy. No, it's got to be one of these ones, because what we're looking to do is power up our water attacks, right? So, I wish... I'm gonna go with Flash Cannon. I'm so torn right now. Dang. They are literally kind of both the same. Accuracy 100, this one never misses. Light and energy released at once. This may also lower the target's special defense stat. What would you guys do? Leave me a comment. If you stop by, put it in the chat. Usually not. Alright, I'm gonna just go with Flash Cannon. Hopefully that's not like a huge mistake, but I do think I have Flash Cannon somewhere. If I decide later on I want to change it. So, we're doing it. Alright, so got Rain Dance. Perfect. And now, just in the spirit of a quick cruise around here, let me see if there's anything that could possibly help specifically with water-type Pokemon. I know there's a bunch of like random stuff down here, which I also kind of realized was like an untapped little market for me down here, because I didn't, like I said, before I got really into like the 7-star Terra raid from earlier this month, I didn't do a ton of preparation for Terra raids. And as a beginner, like, honest, I kind of feel like I just didn't know, you know, like so much has changed. There's been literally at least a decade, maybe more, of time in between like when I was in the Pokemon game. So much had changed that I didn't even realize. I was like, what the heck is this like shiny crystal thing? How far I've come since then. All right, this is for ice. Headband exudes strength, slightly boosting the power of the physical moves. I mean, why not? Oh, when the holder changes the weather to rain, the rain will persist for longer than usual. Sold. Okay. Let's hook up Blastoise. We are now holding a damp rock. In theory, that sounds so funny. He's just like hanging on to like kind of a wet rock. Alright, perfect. I think that's it. I think that's good enough for now. Let's go and test my little theory. And hopefully it goes well. I don't think I have this Pokemon, but I also am not quite sure who it is. So we'll see. I'm gonna try this first on group. I'm sure everybody is trying to track down the Brute Bonnet or Iron Hands, but it's alright. Maybe some people will join here. And then if it works really well in the group, maybe if I get a little cheeky, I'll try it on solo. I ended up doing that during the Charizard Terra raid because honestly Sylveon was doing so well. But I was like, maybe I can pull this off on solo. And I actually did. A few times I was able to defeat Charizard on solo. I think the Herba Mystica was not quite as, sometimes they drop one, sometimes they drop a bunch. I don't think my performance was particularly swell when I did it solo, so I don't think it really reaped a ton of benefits. So I ended up doing like a ton of other group ones as well. Alright, just waiting for Walking Wake? Is that who this is? Not Raging Bolt. Walking Wake. Who's the third one? Like Entei's older brother. Or whoever it is. I think it's Walking Wake. Well, I guess perhaps I'll check it out while I'm waiting. Ah, no, that's the other one that looks like Suicune. I always think it's a Suicune when it goes into the Terra raid. Oh, everybody's ready. So March 22nd, I think it's the release of Temporal Forces for us, which is really exciting, but it is also a very special day because March 22nd is actually John and I's 2-year anniversary. So, very special day today. Gonna go out after this. Oh, it's already raining. What? And now it's snowing. Okay. I'm confused by that, but I guess I'm gonna start out with a quick defense. Okay. I don't... Mamoswine. I definitely don't have this guy yet. I'm just gonna do a couple of defenses here. Cover my bases a little bit. Now it's raining again, which is great. I'm not loving this freeze-dried thing. I think that happened to a Vaporeon one time, and Vaporeon, like, froze, like I couldn't do anything, so... Well... Uh-oh. Alright, so I did get some HP back, thanks to Rain Dish. It's already raining, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try Aura Sphere to just charge up my Terra Orb. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. At least I wasn't wasn't terrestrialized when that happened. Alright. This is not looking that good. The clock is ticking. I don't know if a few of us maybe have fainted, but I'll have to go back to the drawing board. I can't really make his HP any higher, so... Alright. I think what's happening here, and it serves me right for getting rid of Flash Cannon, but his special defense is so high that none of this is really like hitting him. You can see he keeps like powering up his special defense. And I'm not totally sure, but I think Hydro Pump might be a special attack. So it's... well... that solves that. Me thinking I would just roll into this Terror Raid and... Alright. Let me think. Well... I don't know. Maybe I will... So he's already got that. I'm trying to think of like what else I can possibly do. Maybe if I try to raise his attack stat a little bit. And then let's do like a bunch of these. Yep. And then do I have anything just for regular attack? Yep. Let's give him a bunch of these because I think that was a sort of lacking area in his summary. And go back in. Try it again. Try anything once and twice to be sure. Is that the phrase? Got a sleeping pup. But anyways, so I ended up jumping on stream a little bit early for our usual Fridays. I think I typically try to hop on around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I think I'm a little bit early today, but again, John and I have an anniversary to celebrate, so we've got some stuff going on this afternoon. Shout out to John for being an awesome boyfriend and a great partner. We have a lot of really exciting stuff coming up this year, and honestly, the years just go by so fast when you're traveling and doing fun stuff with your best friend. So, big shout out to my guy. We'll wait for one more person. This person already has Iron Hands down at the bottom, so they must have already gone through that and or had one, like I did. And Cyndaquil's evolved form. No? Is that wrong? That might be wrong. I think it's right. But we'll see if they can... Interesting choice. I think that Pokemon is fire. Oh, that makes sense. A Lugia. Well, I have a feeling this one's going to go a little bit better, so I'll see how it goes. Ooh, a shiny Lugia. Wow. And a Shining Asmariel? What's his name? Azrael? Asmariel? Got some celebs in here. Gonna go ahead, defense up, because as I saw in this last round, Mamoswine is not messing around. Yeah, let's avoid that. Ooh. Okay. Defense is up. Is Freeze Dry the only only attack this guy knows? Okay. I'm gonna just do one more. Because why not? Did the Terror Raid freeze? Oh. Okay. Now I'll just hammer in with Hydro Pump. Not super effective. Ooh, that was not good. So I only have 5 moves for this Hydro Pump, but oh my goodness. This is a tricky one. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better than last time though. Still no Terastallize for now. Hopefully I'm getting a little bit closer to it though. Special defense is raising. Stole some of my Terra Orb charge. Great. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a Rain Dance. Oh my god, with the Freeze Dry. Whoever's got that HP coming back to us is awesome. I'm trying not to use all of that Hydro Pump because I would like to use my Terra Orb and then hit him with the special attack, but there we go. These guys might beat me before it's even time. There we go. Sweet. Just needed to get to that Terra Orb, I guess. Beautiful. Of course. He's like a walrus. He reminds me of the Ice Age movies. Or, Woolly Mammoth is what I meant to say. Gotcha. Well, that's what I mean. I think... Ooh, a nice little ability capsule. That's fun. But this is why I do most of these in, groups. Because going solo is pretty tough. It's exciting. The ability capsules are interesting. I think I used an ability patch for Sylveon, but I've yet to use those. I think I have a few piling up though. starting to feel like spring outside. Spring was on Tuesday, if you didn't know. So we're heading into that warmer weather, which is great for us. A little difficult for my little Frenchie with his flat nose. Once it starts to get really hot out, it's tough for him to breathe, so it's the only downside, but alright, so I'm just gonna give it a quick save here because that was a pretty difficult one. Alright. I think it's time. I'm gonna go knock out a little bit of the Indigo Disk. It's weird to even say that because it's taken me so long to get to this point. Alright, so here is Blueberry Academy. I did not look at this map yet. What the heck is this? Do you just get like all the seasons or something? Very interesting. Central Plaza. Coastal Plaza. Ooh, that Pokemon looks cool. Maybe John and I, when we're out today, will end up getting some Temporal Force. Now I gotta know. Is it Temporal Force? I keep saying it wrong. If you've seen our pack openings, you know that John sometimes calls it Wild Forces. Forces. Okay, it's plural. Now they're just messing with us. Wild Force. Singular. Temporal Forces. Plural. Yeah, so maybe we'll get a couple of those and mess around. Rip open some packs later. I'll just tell him I gotta stop a Target for like makeup or something. I don't know. I don't exactly know. Is it here? I don't know what the heck that thing is. But I guess I'm just gonna kinda... Oh, how do I get back here? Did I just mess my whole... Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, what is that on the map? I couldn't figure it out. So this is literally as far as I've gotten just to the entrance of Blueberry Academy. I didn't go in. I had sort of like the intro conversation. It's pretty quick when you go back to your own academy in Paldea and talk to the director. They kind of like whisk you away. So I didn't see any opportunities to kind of stop it. And I was like, oh no, I want to stream this. So, no, I want to fly here. Hold on a second. This might be a little bit tricky. Hopefully I didn't like wreck my my DLC. Alright, so here we are. I gotta fly. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I will say it looked very exciting though. Blueberry Academy looks pretty sweet. I've heard lots about it. I just haven't really... I didn't want to give myself any spoilers, so... Okay, so I guess we're just jumping right back into it. So at the beginning, you kind of like enter in that back door way in the back there, and then it moves you, you know, you're moving forward. So this is literally the very entrance, the very start of the part 2 of the DLC, the Indigo Disk. So this is the entrance to the Blueberry Academy. The school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battling. Shocking. They hold official matches on the central court right here at the entrance. Any student can freely utilize this court if it's not otherwise in use. Cool with that. Really big on battles. Cyrano, that's his name. I couldn't think of it. He's basically like Director Clavel's equal here. I think perhaps it's fine if you just leave the tour to me. This girl is so sassy. She was being so sassy in that like intro that I watched earlier this week, and I was like, what? Why the tude? It's really relaxing here with the sea breeze blowing over you. Even when no one is battling, you often see students lazing about in these stands. One other quality. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here. Really? Oh, I suppose that's not anything special to someone from Paldea, is it? I mean, that's what I was thinking. I was like, actually, they terrestrialize all over in Paldea. Phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region. Good to know. Then you and your Terra Orbs, we've developed some neat tech ourselves, something that has let us control the terrestrial phenomenon in our own turf. It does pique my interest. After we go to the lower level, if you put a pin in that though. Oh no. A member of the Elite Four in the league club we have going on here. Well, I don't have a lot of... Hopefully they do that thing where they just like send me in with fully charged Pokemon because, as you guys saw earlier, some of mine are fainted. I wish you wouldn't go spreading personal information without this girl. Very sassy. Give me a show. There's no way that he'll move on with the tour until we've given him this battle. Besides, I have to admit, I'm a little excited myself for the chance to battle you. Double battles. Oh, so like 2 Pokemon. Okay. So we'll see how it goes. Ooh. Little EDM in the background. Oh, they're so cute. Alright, I'm cool with this. Meowscarada may be a little bit of disadvantage because I think that one on the right might be... Plusle might be a... fire type, but I'm not sure. Let's do this. And then Meowscarada. Let's play rough with Minoon. Sweet. Not the best. Okay. So I guess they're actually electric Pokemon, which is not good news for Blastoise. I hope I can catch these two here. They're so cute. Let's do this and throw a Hydro Pump on this one and Flower Trick on you. These double battles are interesting. There's a couple of times that you do it in the main story, but not very often. Is she gonna terrestrialize right now? So they're leveling up. Ooh. Okay, not that bad. Good thing they're both level 100. Alright. Ooh, sorry Blastoise. That's alright. See if I could just switch Pokemon maybe? Yeah, I do. See how the dragon does. Alright, so let's go Fire Blast, and we'll do that on this guy. And Masquerada, honestly, I think I should probably do a potion. Don't want him to faint on me. I honestly love Masquerada, and when they first started like making Pokemon vertical, like standing, I was really, I wouldn't say against it. Obviously, their designs are always really cool, but I didn't love it. I thought the idea of a Pokemon standing up straight, like with human legs, was weird. But the more I've watched it in battle, and you know, maybe some influence from Pokemon Horizons, I love Masquerada. Alright, we've got Escadrille. These ones are pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do Hurricane, we'll hit Escadrille, and then let's do Energy Ball on Plusle. Oh no. Ooh. That was a very physical attack, so maybe I'll bring out Gengar. What? That was weird. My other Pokemon are not very high level. Alright, I'm bringing out Sylveon then. And let's go ahead. I'm gonna try Hurricane again. And then let's do, let's start with Calm Mind. What the heck, man? I mean, obviously this is supposed to be a tough one. This is very bad news. Alright. I don't know what to do here. I guess I'm gonna bring out Gengar. I was not adequately prepared. That's alright though. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I caught this Gengar in the wild. So, I don't know what Destiny Bond is. Oh. This is so bad. I'll just try this. Oh, and then let's Hyper Beam. I'm not that concerned about the Plusle, just because it seems to be Excadrill is like the strong one here. So I'm gonna just try to take him out. My goodness. Cool. Maybe Hyper Beam. Oh god. This is so bad. I mean, poor Vulpix. I'm in like panic mode. Bring this back in for Sylveon. And then honestly, I'm gonna use both and do both here. Sacrifice these Pokemon, I guess. Alright. Girl, you already are. Yep. Saw that coming. Sorry, Vulpix. Swap in. Doesn't really matter where you place them, does it? Alright, now let's do Draining Kiss on this Plusle and Hydro Pump. Oh my goodness, why is he so strong? Yes! Okay, cool. Good, I was hoping that the water would help water type Pokemon. Alright, now let's do... Can I just get away with this? Oh, thank goodness. Take that. Quite skilled in the way you terrestrialized your Pokemon. I can see that living in the home of the terrestrial phenomenon taught you much. Students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terra Orbs, so I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them. I mean, good thing she didn't have a Terra Orb. Nice. New uniform. Ooh, I actually like this one. I didn't love the Paldean Academy uniform. I thought it was like, that's what I call fashion. Oh, and you can take this as well. Style card. Having one of these cards increases the selection available to you in boutiques and hair salons. That's good. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've switched up my hair. That should give you a few more options when you visit shops and salons and such in Paldea. Oh, okay, so it like unlocks blueberry stuff in Paldea for you at boutiques. Pick where you want to go from the gates over here. This is like crazy. This map is different. Come on, I can show you the pride of Blueberry Academy, our famous terrarium. That sounds good to me. Do a quick save here, quick time check. I think John is still working a bit, so I think it's not sleeping behind me. Play for a bit longer. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of look around a little bit. Got some people, a little Execute popping around. 2 Executes. A little Magmar. People eating lunch. I'm actually pretty hungry. As usual. This lady. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go into it. No time to waste. Terrarium. No idea what to expect. Haven't really read up anything. Ooh. Mysterious. I just saw my little sound thing jump. Bjorn is snoring away right next to me. I think he's dreaming. I can feel his little paws kicking my leg. Hard for me to see. Oh. This is giving the Truman Show. So we feel like we're actually outside. Been able to create a comfortable environment for Pokemon through technology. Oh, I got it. Okay, so there's 4 distinct biomes. We have a nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. Off to your right, you can see the breezy tropical coastal biome. See the craggy, crunchy, rugged canyon biome. And way out in the distance, we have the Arctic and snowy polar biome. Okay, interesting. Air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with utmost care. That's why you can find completely different Pokemon species living in each area. That is crazy. Which biome tickles your fancy off the bat? I mean, probably tropical. Oh, that's her favorite. Breezy atmosphere is just so calming. If you need help, if you need to heal up your team while you're down here, feel free to use the self-serve healing machines we've installed around Terrarium. Now then, Dr. Cyrano, explain to us why crystals form here and how wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize. The reason is actually above our heads. Oh, you know what that reminds me of is the little amulet that Liko has in Horizons. Terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. Contains a fluid that we've jam-packed full of special material from Paldea, constantly emitting terrestrialized energy, and that's what allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome. Yeah, special material, what is that? Act, it's... He's not sure. Breyer put all of it together, so I'm not certain myself. Professor Breyer. Or no, I think she's just a Breyer. I don't think she's a... she might be. Practical battle class will commence shortly in the coastal biome. Students participating in this class should make their way to the coastal biome now. Okay. Just in time to see a class session too. Alright, let's dive right in. I'll go ahead and register the terrarium map to your Rotom phone for you. Cool. Helpful. Then to take a stroll through the terrarium on your own. I think I'd be more of a hassle more than anything if you had me holding your hand. Okay. So we're just gonna go meet her there. All set up for you, so you don't forget to give it a visit later. Cool. Oh, gotta get the new Pokédex. Perfect. Any Pokemon in the terrarium as you please, don't be afraid to go Salbuck Wild. Sweet. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. Probably time we both head to class. Okay. Sweet. All logged in. Got the Pokédex, got the map. Alright. Lots going on here. Looks like there's some, obviously, Pokemon over here. Ooh, look at Doduo. Execute. Dodrio. Chansey, Venonat. Is that a Rhyhorn? Sweet. Look at all these Pokemon. It's an outbreak of Wild Doduo. I don't think I could be cheeky enough to assume that one of these would be a shiny. That would be cool. This one's just like sitting down. What's up, dude? Very cool. I wonder. I'm gonna just take a look real quick. Okay, that's why. Masquerado is only a level 68 going into that battle. I'm surprised that I made it that far. But I'm gonna just switch you. Let's see. See if there's any shiny Pokemon. I mean, it's impossible because I haven't done anything, but. Alright. I'm gonna just, before I go to this little class here, kinda wander around. You know what, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna switch in somebody a little bit stronger. Let's see. Maybe Darkrai. Move Darkrai back in. Take Vulpix out now. Let's see. If there's anybody else I want to kind of put in. I think that's good for now. I want to keep Meowscarada in. I'm trying to get that Pokemon leveled up, but Maridon, obviously, could pop you back in. I do have quite a lot of... Do I need a fairy, a dark, and a ghost Pokemon? Probably not, so sorry, Gengar. Alright. We got Scyther. Oop. Oop. I just want to check who this is. Ooh, a Tentacruel, I think. Nice. Lots of new Pokemon in this area, which is really exciting. Rhyhorn's just like running around like crazy. Ah, this is so exciting. Alright, I'm gonna try to stay on track a little bit. I have plenty of time to walk around and do some of these battles, but I want to make sure I just kind of check out this first part. That was all the way over here. Alright, I'm gonna set that destination. That's right, I have Meowscarada doing some item catching for me. Oh, it's so cool. Ooh, who's that? Let's check it out. Interesting. Vibrava. Ooh, perfect. Let's go ahead and catch him. Oh, my leg is a little asleep, Bjorn. Okay. Well, he popped out. Alright, so now I'm like really in the thick of it. If anybody does, pop in and you want to leave me any tips of things that you did in the beginning or wish you did in the beginning of Indigo Disk, I'd love to hear them. I didn't really look up anything prior to jumping into Indigo Disk, so I'm just kind of like winging it. Would love some ideas. If you're finding this later, Masquerade is just sleeping. If you're finding this later, you want to leave me any ideas. Who's that? That is a goofy, cute little Pokemon. What's his name? Trapinch. Oh, look at a Deerling. Is that what that was? I'm gonna go ahead and Seed Bomb. Oops. Ooh. That is a... I gotta see. Ozbuck. We were just talking about that. Alright. Let's try this. I think Sawsbuck is one of the chase cards, maybe, in Cyber Judge. Or at least like a art rare. Holy moly. Let's see. Oh my god. I mean, I want to catch him, but I think everybody else is too strong. So... my B button just stopped working. Oh, I guess it like wants me to choose. I feel bad. I don't want to KO him. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so distracted because there's so many cool Pokemon. Alright. This is so exciting. I'm happy that I'm finally here. Go check out who's in this Terra raid here. Who are you? You know what? I don't have that much time left. I'm gonna log off pretty soon. I'm gonna just do this one. It is a Steel Terra raid. So I'm gonna change my Pokemon. And I'm actually going to sub in Sylveon. I think I'm gonna try to go it alone. Go out with a bang. We've got some exciting afternoon plans over here. If you didn't catch it earlier, it's actually John and I's anniversary today. So I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon so we can go out. Not exactly sure what we're gonna do, but spend some time together. It's always fun. Oh, no way! Wait, what? Is it a Rhydon? Oh, Rhyhorn is what we were seeing running around. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and... Okay, this should be pretty easy. Hit a Calm Mind. Wow, look at these NPCs. Doing my job for me. I don't even think I'm gonna have to terrestrialize right now, to be honest. Alright, now hit him with a Hyper Beam. And game over. Nice. So funny. Look at him. Of course I will catch him. Nice. Nothing crazy. It's a 4-star Terra raid, so didn't get much by way of items, but that's okay. Fun. Okay. Maybe I'll try to sneak in one more Terra raid. I just want to see the area. This is my first time going through Indigo Disk, so the map in itself is brand new to me. It's really exciting. Look at all these new Pokemon around here. I'm so excited. Looks like we have a little bit stronger of a Terra raid off in the distance. Maybe I'll go check it out. See what I can find on the way over. Although, I do want to take care of Masquerada because everybody else is definitely too strong to be Pokemon hunting in this area. Oh, back in business. This has been fun. Jumping into the Indigo Disk, getting a feel for this new map, getting the Pokedex ready. I mean, it's all like just super intro, but I'm excited to play more of this. Go find it. I don't want to like... I think that's a class for later, maybe? That's what they're doing. Looks like this Terra raid is just over here. I'll definitely play more of this and try to stream it absolutely next Friday. So if you're brand new here, you just happen to stop by, I've been streaming Pokemon Violet most Fridays for the last couple months, working my way through Pokemon Violet for the first time, and now we've reached the Indigo Disk, which is really exciting. So if you have any tips for the Indigo Disk, things that you wish you did maybe when you started, if you're farther into it now. Look at that Pokemon. I feel like that's gonna happen like 200 times. Hi. Okay, wait. Okay, let's just see. But yeah, if you've played through it already, I'm sure there's lots of people who have. Let me know. Best things to do in Blueberry Academy. There's like 1,000 YouTube videos about it now, but whatever. Leave me yours. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to stop back. Like I said, we try to put out a kind of longer form content video probably once a week, and then I do stream at least once on Fridays. If I can sneak it in other times throughout the week, I try to do that as well. But we're always putting out new content. Big Pokemon fans. We also do TCG openings over here, which is really fun to do. Working through master sets for 151, Crown Zenith, Paldean Fates, Cyber Judge, Wild Force. Flygon, the mystic Pokemon. Sound of its wings flapping resembles singing. That's so cool. Those instruments by the sound get into a sandstorm and become the Flygon's prey. Nice, I like him. The ground Terra type, ground Pokemon. Looks like that might also be Dragon. I'm just covering it up right here. Sandstorm, Earth Power, Earthquake. I love those moves. Looks like a really well-rounded Pokemon once he's like leveled up. Pretty lax by nature. Me too, Flygon. It scatters things often. What? Okay. Nice. Fun. I'm excited about this Pokedex. Now let's see who this is. Is this Iron Hands? I think it is. That looks like a poison Terra type to me. Let me check. Hey, I was right. I'm checking to see who I maybe have to go against a poison type Pokemon. Ground and psychic types. Maybe Darkrai. I think Darkrai's dark, actually. Ground and psychic types. Alright, let me see here. Obviously can't use Masquerada. That won't go over very well. And definitely gotta do a group terror raid, because this looks relatively difficult. I mean, Gengar, this Gengar is not ready. Let me see. I think I have a Gengar that's... he's only level 84. That's Fairy type. Let's check Darkrai. Dark. Oh, you know what? Crocodile would be a really good one in this case. Crocodile is a ground type Pokemon. I used him to defeat Blastoise. So I guess let's just see how this goes. What happened? Communication. Hello. Hello. It's me. Okay. It worked. My dog is about to fall off the couch right now. Are you okay? Are you sleepy? Awesome. I think that's a Scizor. I could be making that up. Oh, they left. Right on. I think this is the Iron Hands. Does it not look like Iron Hands? Yeah, what do you think? Since you're snoring. Come here. Oh my god, you're so heavy. Oh. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hi to the people. I'm probably getting pretty hungry soon, huh? He's been napping all day. sleepy. We got some people. Okay. Sorry, dude. He's like, why did you wake me up? I was so comfortable. It's time to Terra Raid. Bjorn is my Pokemon. Right? Puppy ASMR. Oh my goodness. It's very sleepy. Thank you. Oh boy, am I boring you? Ooh, we've got the Roulege and a couple of Annihilates. Okay, sweet. Let's do Kick a Sand Tomb. Oh my goodness. That was like the 10th yawn. Alright. Wait, no. Oh. You okay? Alright, I'll let you go back down. Rhyperior? So, oh no, chaos! Rhyperior must be the evolved form of Rhydon? He's superior, he's the Rhyperior. Bug, it's okay, you can go back to sleep. Hit this again. Oh no. This is a difficult one. What happened, y'all? He didn't even terrestrialize yet. Oh. This is not looking very good. Is that just me or is that going by really fast? Do we just keep fainting? I mean, it's not gonna help us much, but... Rhyperior. I can't believe that. This is not looking good. Ooh, what happened? Somebody else fainted? I'm gonna have to give this another shot, I think. And it's done. Oops. Well then. Anybody is in the chat right now, you have any ideas as to what just happened and or what we should do? I'm gonna try it again. I think like we all fainted a whole bunch of times and that didn't help. I'm making noise. Well, I guess we're gonna try again. Okay. One more shot. Ooh, I can't believe it's already 5. I'm gonna try it one more time. Yeah. Change Pokemon. And let's try it one more time, and this will be the last Terra Raid of the evening. And then I gotta sign off. I think John is all done with work. I can hear him coming out of the office. You done? John's done with work. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna try it for the Star Raid one more time. It's a Rhyperior. Have you ever heard of that Pokemon? Got a Mewtwo, Miraidon. If Mewtwo's in it, I think we'll be okay. We'll be in a better position this time. And then I don't know who that Pokemon is. If anybody is in the chat right now, tell me who that cool looking Pokemon is that hasn't gotten ready yet. Alright, let's. Oh, now 2 Mewtwo's. Gotta go easier this time. Okay. Ooh, a shiny Mewtwo. And Bjorn just bumped my setup. As soon as he hears the chip bag fall over, just abandons me on this couch and goes to get chips. Alright, strong out of the gate. I'm gonna start with a Sandtomb. Oh, my legs are asleep. He's been sleeping on me. Alright, this is already off to a way better start. Nice. See a couple new people in the chat. Welcome, happy Friday. Oh my goodness, this is going way better. Started the Indigo Disk tonight, which has been really fun. I'm gonna just keep hammering the earthquakes, I guess. Oop, not good. But yeah, didn't cover a lot of ground in Indigo Disk today, but honestly I keep getting distracted by these terror raids, so I think maybe I'll jump back in. Obviously next Friday, stream is usually on at around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I did do it a little bit earlier today. Like I said, it's John and I's anniversary, so we've got some stuff to do tonight, but so I've been playing for probably an hour and a half now. So, covered a lot of ground, got the Indigo Disk Pokédex set up, figured out the map. So, if you happen to join or popped in for any parts of it, thank you. I have been loving streaming Pokémon Violet over on our channel. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like the music is really loud, but that may just be me. Oh no, we're getting close. Come on, Mewtwo's. This is not my best idea considering I'm about to faint, but sometimes you just gotta full send it. I knew that was gonna happen! Oh no! I think we're doomed. Yeah, this is not looking good unless these two Mewtwo's like pull something out right now. Oh, come on, guys. Look at how low that time is. Yeah, not a lot of time left. Oh, so close. I'm just button mashing. Go, go, go. Oh no. Why is his like health not moving? That's weird. I've seen that Mewtwo hit him like 7 times. Oh my god. Oh no. Well, sometimes it be like that. Goodness. Rhyperior. Superior, you could say. Alright. Um, well, bummer. That's alright. There's obviously like so much to explore here. So like I said, if you've already played through the Indigo Disk and or you are right now, definitely leave me a comment of anything that I should be on the lookout for, anything that you wish you knew when you were first starting out. There's obviously a ton of Pokemon that I don't have here, and um, I've only barely scratched the surface of starting the story, which is cool. I mean, I wanted to kind of get into it and get familiar with the map and everything tonight. So I think that's going to be about it for me on this Friday night in Paldea, or should I say Friday night in Blueberry Academy. But yeah, I would love to have you join me again. So if you tuned in tonight, you want to hit that like and maybe throw us a subscribe, it'll notify you. It's every Friday night, pretty much 99% of the time, Friday night around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Just come in and play Pokemon Violet for the first time, navigate through these different storylines, and it's been super, super fun playing. So um, I have had a great time this evening, and yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. See you later.